Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. There has been so much progress over at Disney Springs in the past month, and I thought I would head out there and take some pictures of all the progress, and you can see from these pictures that it is almost complete. We're also going to check out one of their newest retail locations. Now let's start off over in the orange parking structure. From up on top of the roof, you can see over the construction walls of Planet Hollywood, and Planet Hollywood is completely closed and pretty much almost demolished, but they're pretty much just redoing the inside, and this is going to be the new Planet Hollywood Observatory. So it's going to have a whole new theme to it, but will still be a Planet Hollywood location. Now, I've never been a Planet Hollywood fan. I went in here once. I didn't really enjoy the atmosphere very much, but this looks really cool. I love how it's tied into Disney Springs very well with the theming, so I will be checking this out once it opens up. Now, opening up next to the Planet Hollywood Observatory is going to be Disney Springs' version of the World of Coke. Now, the World of Coke is a really neat experience up in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been there before, and so they're going to bring that down here. There's going to be meet and greets with the polar bear from, of course, all the Coke ads. And if you've been to Epcot, you probably have been to Club Cool, and that's where you can taste all those different sodas from around the world. They're going to do the same type of experience, but much larger scale at this location here in Disney Springs. I'm not sure if the Club Cool will remain open, but it is going to be really neat. I really enjoyed that experience up in Atlanta, so I'm excited when this opens up. And again, the theming and I just love the architecture of this. It's going to be really neat. Recently added was this advertisement on the construction wall when you come down the escalator from the orange parking structure for the World of Disney store that's in the marketplace section of Disney Springs. And this is the world's largest Disney merchandise store, as you can see advertised on the poster. So it's really cool. I love that store. Growing up, it was just so fun to run through that because it was so big, and they had like everything Disney that you'd want from the parks. You didn't have to go into the theme parks to buy the merchandise that you like so much. So this is really cool. I love that store. And you know what else I love? Zootopia. That is still my favorite movie. I keep telling everyone about it. I told you about it last week. If you haven't seen Zootopia yet, go see it. And you can see it at Disney Springs. Outside the AMC theater, they have this step and repeat backdrop put up for Zootopia, so you can get your photo taken in front of that. And then also over in the marketplace section, they have the characters, the main characters from the film, and a little advertisement for it just set up there where the Muppets advertisement for the Muppet Show used to be. So that's kind of cool, and it's just such a good movie. And they have some merchandise available, not a whole lot yet, but there is merchandise in the World of Disney store. So go get the Zootopia merchandise, see the movie. It's so good. Something that's really unique is that the Starbucks at Disney Springs actually does wine tastings. So you can go to the Starbucks over on the west side of Disney Springs, and they have wine tastings on Thursdays from 5 to 6 o'clock, and also on Saturdays from 5 to 6 o'clock they have coffee tastings. So if you're there on a Thursday evening, you can get some free wine. It's not a whole lot, but they do have multiple selections, and I know this isn't the only location that does it, but I've really never noticed a lot of Starbucks serving wine. Over by Morimoto Asia, I was able to find some open spots on the construction wall and get some pictures, just a couple though, of the unfinished area that's going to be opening up this summer. And it's the last themed area for Disney Springs. It's going to be Town Center. So that is where they have these 30 new stores opening up in the summer, and you can look closely and see the springs, because of course where we get the name Disney Springs, but it's just so beautiful back there. I love the architecture. I love what's opening up there, the whole story behind it. It's just, it's great. And Disney has been doing a great job promoting Disney Springs and telling you the story and the theming of it. So you can look on Disney's YouTube channel and find those. It's just, I love this area. So I'm glad I got these pictures. I can't wait to be able to walk over that bridge and just experience those stores this summer. So the big reason I wanted to go to Disney Springs that day was the grand opening of Tag, which is a new retail experience inside of the Marketplace Co-op. TAG stands for Travel, Accessories, Gear, and that is exactly what you'll find here. A lot of great Disney-themed and exclusive Disney merchandise when it comes to luggage and everything that you need when you are flying and traveling. So it's really neat. Let's go inside. One of my favorite parts about this store, there's a lot of cool things. I have a lot of favorites with this store, but is the storefront itself, the windows. So you can see that they have, of course, the merchandise items that you can buy inside, but I love the mannequins. I love the overall theme of everything here. It's themed to kind of like the 1960s, 1950s, I think more like the 60s, but the 1960s flight attendants and what flying and traveling used to be like. So it's just all throughout. It's really cool. It's themed to the like being in an airport, and the detail. There's a lot of detail. And let's start in these storefronts. You can see that up close on the mannequins, these flight attendant stewardess outfits they have like the Disney logo on them, the Mickey Mouse, so some hidden Mickeys there, some new hidden Mickeys. And there's also a new hidden Mickey on the other side where there is a storefront, and that has it looks like it's a plane cut in half, so you can see these seats and there's merchandise sitting there. But if you look outside on the screen, because these are digital screens, the clouds are moving just like on a plane. You see the clouds moving through, and you can see a hidden Mickey from time to time, and I got a picture of that hidden Mickey, so be on the lookout for that when you go to the store. But this is really neat. Now let's go inside. And to get into the store, you have to walk underneath the wing of the plane, as you can see here. Once you're inside the store, your eyes are going to go right to the luggage. There's a lot of luggage to choose from. It's very colorful luggage as well, and of course it's all Disney themed, but there is a lot more stuff to this store besides just these luggage pieces. There's lots of accessories, and if you are not in there to shop and you're just a big Disney fan, then there are some Easter eggs all around the store, so let's take a look at some of those. Above the checkout counter, there is an arrivals and departures board, and if you look closely, you'll see that all these destinations are actually from Disney films. Like, you'll see Arendelle. Arendelle is up there at the top of the list, and Arendelle's flight was delayed because of weather. So I'm sure they must have had a snowstorm in Arendelle, which is unfortunate, but there is just a lot of different details, not only here, but also around the entire store. They do have changing rooms in the store, and outside the changing rooms there is another board that's made to look like a digital screen, but it's not. And it has a map, and that plane is, as you can see, leaving Anaheim and going to Orlando, Florida. Above the shelves and the hooks that hold the merchandise, you can see there's signs that kind of make it look like you're in an airport and things that you usually see when you're in an airport. But of course, some of them have Disney touches to them. Getting back to the merchandise, these suitcases here are exclusive to Tag, so you cannot buy these anywhere else. You can't buy them online, you can't buy them anywhere else in the resorts. It is sold only here, is what we were told by that cast member. So these are really neat though. I wish I'd traveled more so I'd have a reason to buy them, but I don't have a reason to buy them right now. But if you look closely, they have different stickers that are themed to Disney rides and have the logos from classic Disney attractions. So I think this is really cool. If you are a big Disney buff, if you travel, especially if you travel to Disney parks a lot, then you should probably get these. These are really cool. Now, when you're looking for accessories for traveling, especially on planes, they do have a lot of options here for you to take a look at. They have sleep eye masks, luggage straps, collapsible cups, luggage tags, and even blankets that you can take on the plane with you, which have the monorail on them, which I really like because I love the monorails at Disney World, so I might actually get this just for home. So if you do a lot of traveling and you find yourself at Disney Springs, go to the Marketplace Co-op and check out Tag, because I'm sure they will have something that you will want to get. And that will do it for this week's Photo Finds. I hope all of you have a great week. Make sure you subscribe to Attractions Magazine and get out, have fun, enjoy the parks.